Okay, where we're stuck here, cannot add the mobile number. Not authorized, no seller account. So we can register. When we get this error, I want you to look into this. NCID. N is in November. C is in Charlie. I is in Inca. D is in Delta. A2S P0, excuse me, all capital letters, A2 S P, the letter, English letter O, B X 9 J A H J B P. That is our NCID. And we'll repeat the ID. A is in Alpha, 2, S is in Sierra, P is in Papa, O as in Oscar, B is in Beta, X as in X-ray, 9, J as in jargon, A as in alpha, H as in hotel, J as in jargon, B as in beta, P as in papa. It's going to be our NCID. Now it has a ZCID. A as in alpha, 2, S as in Sierra, P as in Papa, O as in Oscar, B as in Beta, X as in X-ray, 9, J as in jargon, A as in alpha, H as hotel, J as in jargon, B as in beta, P as in Papa. So apparently it looks like the NCID and the JCID are the same here. Why, I don't know what that means. It's above my head. And it's got us at 106.03, which that is not our time zone. That's going to be, we could go to our time zone chart. And that may help locate where this thing is located. So, how many hours is this? It's going to be 5 hours to the east. Okay, so that's coming from Praia or Reykjavik, possibly Iceland, Greenland. What's over here, probably the western parts of England and in Africa. Or it could be at sea. So let's go ahead and look at our map. We're going to switch to satellite view. And we're moving our way out. Like I said, my location is easily compromised, but we don't have a lot of money. Like I said, we're battling this David and Goliath. So we're looking with our satellite, and it's going to be somewhere. Could be the Greenland Sea. Could be up here north near the Arctic. Iceland. I'm sure they could do a better job at finding it, but it may or may not show up. So we're looking at Ireland, possibly Western Ireland. Down here, all the way down in here. Even south, Rio de Janeiro, down here. But I don't think it's quite over there. So you're looking into the South Atlantic, some of the deepest parts of the world down here in these trenches. And all the way down here into the Arctic Circle. So location in there is going to be very difficult to locate. It's possible. That's just what that timestamp, these IDs say. This is when it was recorded. That's before we even changed the day. So we're going to register, and it resets right out here. So we can click Start Selling. And again, we're on sellercentral.amazon.com. You're welcome to attempt this. Now, I've done this before. We're going to have to put in some information to go into the agreement. See if you're able to see this. Get you a little bit closer to the screen. Now, I'm going to throw in some possible suggestions of why this is happening. I'm not going to go into deep detail, but I suspect that they don't like some people's sexual behavior. They don't like violence. They don't like drug use. They don't like foul language. They may not like people of color. They may not like Jews. You know, they may not like retarded people, mentally retarded people. They may not like, you know, we don't know. I don't know. It's probably somewhere in the secret thing. We don't know where it is. But I'm suspecting, like I said, I'm not going to lie to you. We're not going to go into details, but I had to do porn in the past, and I've said a lot of bad things. I've used some hate speech. I'm not going to lie about that. And I was in a very ignorant state, very foolish state, but thank the Lord through the internet, I've learned a lot, and I've been able to learn myself out of that hole, you know, with a gentle, steady hand. It's so let's go ahead in here. And what we're going to do here, we've done this a million times. I can't tell you how many times. But where's you out? And I'm going to go in here. So we're going through the verification process. I mean, not that it matters. There's some sensitive information in here, and it's really scary. I feel like privacy to me in this age. Let's go to snakehead view. Snakehead view. All right, text functionality worked through here. We're going to snakehead view. I see a need, and I would like to believe that there are champions up there, and I'd like to believe that there are people that aren't guilty of some things that they say, and there may be saber rattling, there may be bullshit, and there may, like I said, there's not. I feel like there's a lot of rigging, possibly quantum rigging. We don't know how deep it goes, but for better or for worse, it may just need some strings need updating. I don't know. So let's go ahead and work on this verification here. Keep it at snakehead view. It's going to be 386432. Okay. Now you also got to watch out for Zulu code in here. There's a lot of Zulu code. I'm not going to go into what that is. A lot of that, I don't know if it's real or if it's not. So you got to watch out. It's certain things that, you can't really confirm or deny, but you got to kind of keep an eye on them. A lot of them could be legitimate leads, and some of them aren't. And you never know. So let's go ahead. So this is the selling plan. Supposedly you have an option. Like I said, I don't know. I mean, it also comes down to there's a lot of other crazy things out there. People selling people, other things of that nature. And they can ham it up. Let me tell you what, they can ham it up. Especially guys like me that talk a lot of trash. They can ham it up to look like a bad guy, whether he is or he isn't. And this is one of our things. I say let the cards fall where they may. They may find diamonds in the rough. They may just kill everybody. There may just be a smorgasbord, a cleaning house. So we don't know if there's any corruption, if there's any collusion, any type of that activity. Certainly not accusing nobody. Certainly not saying anything. And if there is, there is. If there ain't, like I said, I just want to know the truth on these guys, where they really stand. Because to me, it seems like a lot of double standards, a lot of abuse, very, very heavy on the hand there. So we're not going to do this. This is supposed to be, there's a free one, which we don't. Let's try to go back over here, snakehead view. We're getting really, really kind of close to this information. So there's some information. So I like the idea of a just system, but we're just kind of trying to figure out where everybody stays, and hopefully there's no collusion. Hopefully, I don't know. So we stop here at the plan details. There's supposedly two different ones. You get your total subscription free, $39.99 plus additional selling fees, and this is supposedly a better deal. But I don't really have a loot for that right now. And so I think what they told me before, I've clicked on supposedly the wrong one. And this is where we get into a possible jam, which could be a technical difficulty on Amazon's end that was never gotten into. And I'm hoping to fix that today. And per seller, like I said, you can go back and look at the previous video. I'm going to take about a minute and 30-second break. I mean, I don't want war with these guys. If they've got some things they need to look into, then let them look into it. But I just, if they want transparency from me, I'm thinking going to require that same level of transparency back. Otherwise, we're looking at an injustice. All right, about 45 seconds left. All right, let's get about ready. So this is possibly what happened way back in the day, about 2 years ago, when this all started. This was we had a scenario where I had to open an account, and this happened. Well, what happened was it opened the door. And I'm going to explain to you how this could be a risk. If not, and it's a risk for the CEOs. I'm just going to say that. I've been really cruel with my words in the privacy of my own home now. Like I said, I'm trying to test and figure out what's what. We went in here and they get your IMEI number and they get your cell phone number. And they can follow you. Once they get in there, it's really hard to shake them. And they can do what they want to you. There's not a lot you can do to protect yourself. And it may be them, it could be people on the inside. There's no difference between me sending an alert to say the White House or, you know, the Kremlin or anywhere. You see if, say, we run that test, we want to know, is it going through or is it not going through? So we sign back in and it's got us hung at this page. We'll Google search it. Here it is. Go right back to the home page here. And here it is. And I don't know if you can see some of these cryptic things up here. I'm not going to go into them. You may not be able to see it. But you just now see some of it, which I'm not really going into. Yeah, you see what I mean? So it's something that's only really available to the viewer, aka the user, the end user. You're going to be the only person that knows what you're looking at. And 95% of these abuse victims, I'm telling you, they don't report it. And if they do report it, their messages are shut down. They're already in their system. No diggity. This is how bad it is, and just how close we are to something really bad happening. So here we go. It's hot linking these two accounts straight off of the main website. So there it is. It's kind of forcing me into this area, and I forget. You got to call them, try to find a way to work them out, and we're going to do that if we could get with the tech support. And I'm going to prove to you, beyond a shadow of a doubt, it's rigged. And like I told you, the one that's pulling that one string is going to be pulling all y'all strings. So there's a lot of them that well, you wouldn't say colluding. There may be people that support my theory or support America, support our country, and I support all countries. My story is between me and me. I don't want no crazy shit. I'm trying to survive through this period and be sort of a joiner for people that may be in a jam. There's certain people that just want to smash, smash, smash. It's the dicks, pussies, and assholes scenario. I'm pulling up with my phone here. That way you can see. No bullshit. I want you to be able to see. That way I'm not slipping a Mickey on you. It's gone. Oh, there it is. A lot of this shit goes back before I was even born, and that's the sick thing about it. Okay. So we're back here. We got the feedback button. We got the option to sign in. help. You say no, not a word in here on how to contact these fuckers at all. So what we're going to do is we're just going to have to go up here and search for these numbers. Seller Central. Okay. The search is call Amazon Seller Central. No information is available for this page. See why. You see that? What's happened here? Contact us, Amazon. No information is available for this page. Learn why. So let's go to Snakehead View. Snakehead View. No information in the search results. No information in the search results. Okay, this isn't my page. The page owner partially blocked the page from Google, so we couldn't create a good page description. Unfortunately, there's nothing that we can do ourselves. If you know the site's owners, tell them they are blocking Google with a robots text file, robots.txt file, which prevents Google from creating a page snippet. If it is your site, you're seeing this page because it is blocked by robots.txt file on your website. Robots.txt tell us Google not to read your page if you block this page to us. We cannot read the page description. To create the problem, let Google create a page description or remove the page entirely from Google search results. Let Google create a page description. If you want a proper page description of the Google search, you must allow Google to read the page. Currently, Google can't read the page because your site has a special file called robots.txt that tells us not to read the page. Here's how to fix it. All right, so we're not going to get into all this. That's not what we're here for. We got it's sort of an Occam's razor, you know. We got to slice through the beef, you know. We're gonna get this done. So there's probably some other options. Go to the old page. It looks like there's some stuff in here. Now, 5 to 7, they are open from Sunday to Saturday. What does that mean? From 5 a.m. to 7 p.m. So they should be almost always open, or they're never open. Let's see. I had him say something like that once.
Thanks for calling Amazon's Associate Program. For questions about your account or becoming an affiliate, press 1. For something else, press 2, or stay on the line and someone will assist you shortly.
Now, as a rule of thumb, always be nice to these folks. Always be nice to them. And show some respect like it was your mother or your father, you know. I may have got myself in a hole by talking shit.
Press 1 if it's okay to send a text to your phone now. Otherwise, press pound.
So what we're going to do,
We sent you a text message.
Supposed to have sent a message. We did, text verification did work. So it wants us to reply yes, Y-E-S. It's a capital Y, lowercase e-s. Now it's in parentheses, and some people may be slow. They may put that in there. I'm just not rolling that out.
Text message to verify your
Okay,
account.
so I send it in.
To verify your account.
We're testing this functionality.
Press bound.
Okay, we sent it in.
Thanks for verifying your account.
Okay.
Tell me briefly why you're calling. You can say things like, I don't have my package, my Kindle ebook purchase, or my Amazon video.
Seller support.
Effective October 1st, 2018, Amazon customer service and its agents will no longer be able to transfer seller customers to seller support. For assistance with seller-related questions, contact us through the Seller Central website at sellercentral.amazon.com or on your mobile device through the Amazon Seller app. To repeat this message, press star or please hang up.
So apparently they've cut out that option. This is October last year.
October 1st, 2018. Amazon customer service and its agents will no longer be able to transfer seller customers to seller support. For assistance with seller-related questions, contact us through the Seller Central.
So you got to look at the structure of the organization. Amazon to see how many employees they've got. They have 647,500 employees. Now, if you follow the chart of growth, like I said, 647,000 employees, and that's not the black numbers. In the tornado days, they didn't count the blacks. I don't think we're that far away. I don't think they're counting the black numbers, but here we have that. And you see how it's exponentially, like Moore's law increasing, the number is expected to climb even higher. All right. So you tell me you have 647,000 people and you can't fix this fucking problem. All right. Now let's not try to be they're shining their nuts on me. So let's just shine our nuts at each other. And that's okay. It's transparency. Let's not get violent. Let's not beat anybody. Well, he's not on there. Or it could be a woman. Let's not be sexist now. That's another thing we're trying to work on. Sexism. Number one, as of March 6th by Forbes.com, Jeff Bezos. And I've been cruel. I've said some cruel things about Bezos, and it's not, just like all these other ones. You got to try to have some thick skin. I mean, some people I can't always say certain things about, and a lot of these CEOs out here, I've said some rough things about, and I feel very bad about that, and I'm open to, I don't know, some sand sessions, some other things, but they need to be able to take it. You're looking at these people that are going to be in charge of the world. These are people that, if they are good people, they need to be good for all people. And I think that there's a lot of things that are missing right now. And it's my job. Unfortunately, I don't want to get in anybody's shit, but I have to make sure that I'm trying to connect the old man, the new man, just wherever humanity's going. Because I have debts I've got to pay to the man upstairs. And if God ain't real, he ain't real. But I just believe in trying to pay my debts to society, and I haven't been able to do that yet. And I want to pay my debts to society before I die. And in order to pay the financial debts. Some debts money can fix. Some debts are a little trickier. We're not going to get into all that moral stuff, but we've proven that we can't get in there. So I tell you what we're going to do. We're going to try to slip a Mickey on them. I've had it go like that. Call Amazon support, customer service. And again, like I said, I mean, if you're an asshole to people, don't be surprised if they're assholes back. But I think that there should be a certain period of time that all right, we're having some technical errors here. Could be Wi-Fi, could be in this. I'm not implying any collusion. You know, there are technical issues that happen. There are technical bugs. But fixing these things is serious. So we're going to try two different things. We're connected to the Wi-Fi. And what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and turn Wi-Fi off. And again, we're using iOS. We're not ruling out, like I said, I've studied a lot of computer science. And I know a bit about this shit. I've got some skin in the game. So I pretty much know where it is. And that can be a trick and a trap of some of these people is accusing some people that aren't involved and getting them jammed up. That's a textbook tactic. But so we're going to try calling with the cellular network. And of course, it pops up here with the cellular network. Could be having internet issues. So let's go ahead and make the call.
Thank you for calling Amazon. This call could be recorded for quality assurance. To assist you quickly, we'd like to send a text message to verify your account. Message and data rates may apply.
Now notice
if it's okay to send a text to your phone now. Otherwise,
I have a lot of different accounts. There could be
you should get it within a few seconds.
A bug is what I'm also suspecting. I'm leaning towards that. The problem is there's so many different accounts and some of them won't work if you're tied into another account.
Thanks for verifying your account.
So we don't know that.
Briefly why you're calling. You can say things like, I don't have my package, my Kindle ebook purchase, or my Amazon video.
Customer support.
Go ahead and describe your issue in a few words. You can say things like, problem with my order.
Problem with account.
Or charge for a video.
Problem setting up account.
Just a moment. An associate will join you shortly.
So much for calling Amazon customer service. This is Dolly. Can I have your name, please?
Good evening, Miss Dolly. This is Terry Tyler.
Okay. Hi, Mr. Terry. Can you please verify your email in your account?
That's midsouthchasing@gmail.com.
Okay, thank you. Okay. You said it's Mid-South Media, am I right?
No, Mid-South Chasing. C as in Charlie, H as in hotel, A as in Alpha, R as in Romeo. Oh, excuse me. C as in Charlie, A as in Alpha. I'm sorry, my mind's not going through. C as in Charlie, H as in hotel, A as in Alpha, R as in C as in Charlie, H as in hotel, A as in Alpha, S as in Sierra, I as in Inca, N as in November. G as golf. As in golf, I apologize.
Okay. Then, do you have the order number as well, Terry?
No, ma'am. What I'm trying to do, I've been having trouble getting into my seller account for the past 2 years now, and I'm stuck here. I think I've been stuck in a jam, and I'm not able to get in touch with anyone that can help the problem. And where I'm at is at sellercentral.amazon.com. I've tried to set up the account, and I've been caught into a jam, and I need some help to get me out of this.
Yes. So because we do not already have a phone support for a seller, you need to
So you
contact them directly to that page. Can you see the option there to contact them?
well,
And
see,
click
here's the
contact us.
here's the problem. See, this is bad. I just contacted these people like 2 weeks ago. I had them on the video. 2 weeks. I was waiting for 2 weeks for them to fix this technical glitch. The technical glitch on their page has not been fixed, and I've been blacklisted. And now I'm going to have to send them through their form. That form may or may not go through, and I will do that if I have to. But where did that whole team go? Because they used to have a number. They told me, the people told me right here that the problem is going to be fixed in 2 weeks. Before that, they said it was a simple technical glitch, something to do between the text and the phone, and now they're gone. What happened? I'm just trying to figure out.
Yeah. Yeah. They do not have already a phone support. They will get back to you via email.
So what happened to all those
your email
people?
support.
What happened to all those people?
I do not have that specific information, Carrie, but we were advised that if it is regarding to a seller account, we need to educate our customer to go to the Seller Central page for them to contact a seller support team via email.
Okay. Well, I'll give it a go.
Anyway, yes. Anyway, as long as you send an email to them through our website, but you need to log in. If you don't want to log in, since you are having trouble in your seller account, you can contact them without signing in. Just click the contact us, and then provide the program information you are contacting with, and then they will get back to you via email.
Alrighty. Well, have a good day, and I apologize, Miss Dolly. It was a pleasure speaking with you.
It's okay, and I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry to Terry that I'd love to transfer you to a phone support. I understand that you really need this to be fixed, but I do not have the option already.
Yeah. Well, when you gotta go, you gotta go. Have a good day.
Thank you so much. Same to you. Enjoy your weekend, Terry. Take care.
Bye-bye. Alrighty. So the rabbit hole deepens. We're going into now, it's going to be the fourth quarter. We're 45 minutes in, and what we're going to do is we're going to jam out, and I'm going to let you guys take about a 3-minute and 30-second break. You get to hear a jam. We'll start in next. In the next video.